My name is Misaki. I'm a stay-at-home mom living with my 5-year-old daughter, Sakura, and my husband, Kenton. Sakura is such a sweet child and helps me with chores every day. This day, when she came home from daycare.
Mommy, what's today's snack?
Hee hee, I made pancakes today.
Yay! I love pancakes. I can't wait.
Let me bring in the laundry first, so wait just a bit, okay?
Okay. After we eat, I'll help fold the laundry too.
Thank you so much, Sakura. You always help me so much, it makes things so much easier. Alright, let's have our snack. Here you go.
Yay! Delicious. Mommy's pancakes are the best. Ah, that was so good. Alright, let's fold the laundry now.
I washed the sheets today, so there's a lot to do.
I'll do my best. Let's start with Daddy's underwear.
Sakura, can you help me fold the sheets? Hold the edge over there, please.
Got it. Here we go.
I'm home. What? Dinner isn't ready yet?
Welcome home. You're early today. I've already prepped everything, so it'll be done soon.
Ugh, make sure dinner's ready to serve as soon as I get home.
Kenton was recently promoted at work, and his income has significantly increased. This has been a big help financially, but ever since, he's been treating me harshly. He criticizes my housekeeping almost daily, leaving me feeling unsure of what to do. That evening, as soon as Kenton came home, the complaints began.
Hey, the entryway is filthy with mud. Clean it up properly.
It was raining today, so Sakura and I got mud on our shoes. I'll clean it up later.
You're a stay-at-home mom, yet you're so inefficient at everything. Useless.
Daddy, Mommy works hard every day, so she's not useless. If you're going to complain, why don't you do it yourself?
Shut up. Don't talk back to me, you brat.
Sakura, it's okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Could you go play in your room for a bit?
Ugh, okay.
You can't even discipline your daughter properly? What do you even do all day?
You don't have to say it like that. Sakura helps a lot with the chores, you know.
Yeah, right. A woman who doesn't contribute financially should at least handle the housework and childcare perfectly. Do you even know whose money you're living off of? I'm out there working hard every day.
I'm grateful for that, of course, but Kenton's criticisms kept escalating, and I found myself emotionally drained. So, to take a breather and regain some control, I decided to propose an idea. Hey, Kenton, now that Sakura's a bit more independent, I've been thinking I'd like to start working too.
What? You can't even handle the housework properly, and you think you can manage a job?
But there are all kinds of jobs out there, aren't there? Maybe there's something I can do.
I doubt there's a company out there desperate enough to hire you, but if you find one, go ahead and try.
Really? Are you sure? Thank you, Kenton.
It'll probably be a good chance for you to realize your limits. And maybe you'll finally understand just how hard it is to earn money.
Although Kenton smirked when I brought it up, he didn't oppose the idea of me working. I immediately started job hunting, but the reality was harsh, and I couldn't find anything suitable. A few days later, I had tea with my former coworker Aya and her younger brother Daiki.
Misaki, it's been so long. How's life as a housewife going? Is Sakura doing well?
Well, I wouldn't say it's going perfectly, but I'm managing somehow. Sakura's doing great and happily going to daycare.
Already in daycare? Time flies. But hey, you don't seem too cheerful. Is something wrong?
Actually, now that Sakura doesn't need as much attention, I was thinking about starting work again. But I just can't seem to find a good job. Nothing feels like the right fit.
Oh, really? Well, that's perfect timing. I actually started my own company recently. I'm really struggling because we don't have enough employees right now. It's such a headache. If you could help out, you'd be such a great asset. What do you think? Want to work with us?
Yeah, I work there too. Most of our team is young and inexperienced, so we could really use someone like you.
Wait, are you serious? That sounds amazing, thank you so much. I'd love to. After leaving her previous job, Aya started her own company. Thankfully, she offered me a position as a full-time employee, and I was more than happy to accept. When I told Kenton about my new job, he showed no interest or concern. From then on, I juggled work and household duties, leading to busy, hectic days. One evening, unexpected overtime delayed me, and I got home late after picking up Sakura from daycare. When we returned, Kenton was already home. Oh, Kenton, you're home. I'm so sorry I'm late. I'll start dinner right away.
You know, I come home tired from work, and what do I see? Laundry's still sitting there and no dinner ready. What's going on here?
I'm really sorry. I had to stay late at work unexpectedly.
Overtime? Are you seriously trying to say that tiny company you work for is busy enough to need overtime? Give me a break. Nobody's giving important tasks to someone like you.
It's not a lie, it was truly last minute today.
Stop making excuses. What's next? Your little job is just playing pretend anyway, isn't it?
Playing pretend? That's not fair.
Listen, a woman who earns less than me should just focus on doing the housework perfectly. Got it? If you slack off on housework again, I'll make sure you quit that job of yours right away.
But I've only just started.
Then you'd better do the housework even better than before. It's not like your work is that important. Overtime, huh? What a joke. Don't try to act like a real working professional, you're embarrassing yourself.
You don't have to talk to me like that. As Kenton lounged arrogantly on the sofa, I couldn't stand his attitude any longer. I poured even more energy into my work, determined to prove my worth. A few months later, our company participated in a major competition, and we won. On my way home after promising Aya and Daiki we'd celebrate later, I braced myself for what awaited.
I'm a little late again. I know he's going to complain.
I'm home. I'll get dinner started right away, sorry for the delay.
Hey, you. Explain yourself right now.
I'm sorry. I had an important project to finish, and I got back a bit late.
That's not what I'm talking about. Why the hell are you working for my rival company?
I told you about my job when I started, didn't I? What's this about a rival company?
You were at today's competition, weren't you? I was supposed to win. How did your company beat mine?
We didn't use any special connections. It's a new company, what kind of connections could we possibly have?
You can't do anything without me. Why are you trying to act like you're better at work than I am? It's infuriating.
I'm not trying to prove anything. You're the one jumping to conclusions.
Shut up. From now on, reject any overtime and do the housework properly. Got it?
Kenton seemed utterly humiliated by losing the competition, and the moment I walked through the door, he was yelling at me. He seized the opportunity to hurl even more cutting remarks my way. Watching his behavior, I decided I didn't need to tolerate it any longer. You never showed any interest in where I was working before, Kenton. Why act like you care now?
It's your fault for not explaining properly. Don't you know how to respect your husband?
Respect you? Why should I? All you do is boss me around and try to belittle me. You've lost any charm you might have had as a person.
How dare you talk to me like that? You're only able to live this life because of me. Do you think I'm just playing around to make money? And yet, your housework is sloppy.
Sloppy? I've worked hard at housework and childcare, but all I get from you is criticism and complaints. I'm so tired of it. That's why I started working.
Tired of it? If you can't handle your responsibilities, of course I'll complain.
Even when I do everything right, you still find something to criticize. Day after day, it just drags me down. I thought maybe if I worked, it would give me something else to focus on. And then, one of my former colleagues invited me to join her company.
So it's your colleague who's great, not you. Don't go acting like you're amazing because of her.
Maybe so. But unlike you, the people at work actually recognize my efforts, and that makes me happy. I'm glad I started working again.
Ha! As if you're someone worthy of recognition. They probably just pity you. Don't get a big head over it.
I'm not full of myself, Kenton. Maybe it's you who's arrogant. You thought you'd win the competition, didn't you? But you didn't even place.
It was just bad teammates this time. I shouldn't have relied on people who can't follow my instructions.
Oh, so it's the team's fault? That's too bad. I hope you get better teammates next year.
Damn right. Next year, I'll rebuild my team, and there's no way I'll lose. Anyway, your company is just a weak newcomer. Who knows how long it'll last?
It might be new, but our CEO has been in this industry for years and knows how to succeed.
Success, huh? I've seen plenty of so-called promising companies go under.
But I've heard that the companies that won at the competition are all growing rapidly.
It wasn't because of you that they won. Stop acting so high and mighty. You just got lucky with the company that hired you. That's all there is to it.
I contributed too. I wasn't just standing on the sidelines.
Yeah, say whatever you want. Do you think you're better than me now?
What's the point of even talking to you like this? It's getting us nowhere. Kenton no longer saw me as his wife, but as an employee of a rival company, and he desperately wanted to prove that I was a failure. However, just as he was tearing into me again, two unexpected people appeared.
Hey, stop bad-mouthing Misaki already. Who do you think you are, acting all high and mighty?
Wow, the rumors weren't kidding. What a horrible husband. Misaki, are you okay? He was yelling pretty loud.
Who the hell are you two? Breaking into my house like this, I'll call the cops.
Aya? Daiki? What are you two doing here?
We came to invite you to celebrate the big win today, but we heard shouting from outside and got worried, so we let ourselves in.
Yeah, we figured we'd toast with you tonight, but clearly, this isn't the time.
Wait a minute, you're from that company, the one that won today's competition. Are you her bosses?
That's right. Nice to meet you. I'm Aya, CEO of the company Misaki works for.
And I'm Daiki, her brother and an employee. Misaki's been an amazing help to us.
A woman CEO, huh? Must be tough for you to manage. Especially with someone as incompetent as her on your team.
Excuse me, incompetent. Quite the opposite. Misaki is the reason we won today's competition. Misaki, thank you so much for your hard work. I bet you're exhausted, aren't you?
Not at all. It was so exciting, and I haven't felt this fulfilled in a long time. It was fun.
Her? The reason you won? Don't make me laugh. She's useless at housework, and she's definitely no better at a real job.
Useless. Hardly. This house is spotless, which tells me she takes care of it regularly. It looks perfect to me.
Exactly. If it's this clean despite us showing up unannounced, she must always keep it that way. And she handles parenting and work too. She's incredible.
Well, I have no choice. Someone threatens to make me quit if I slack off, so I'm doing my best to juggle it all.
That explains it. Misaki, you're amazing. No wonder you're always giving it your all.
But you'll burn out at this rate. I'm really worried about you, Misaki. You've been pushing yourself too hard, haven't you?
Haha. Well, it's definitely been tough trying to be perfect at work, housework, and parenting. But I've decided I'm done worrying about it. I'm divorcing Kenton and moving forward with my life with Sakura. We'll be fine on our own.
What? You can't be serious. You can't survive without my income. Are you trying to ruin Sakura's life?
I've told you before, I'm working now. Don't make me repeat myself.
You could lose that job any time. What will you do then? Aya, why don't you fire her and hire me instead? Surely I'd be more useful.
Are you joking? A problematic employee who can't meet deadlines? No thanks.
What? What are you talking about?
We hear things, Kenton. Your reputation in the industry isn't great, to say the least.
Apparently, you dump impossible tasks on your subordinates and sit back doing nothing. No company wants dead weight like that.
What? Are you saying I'm bad at my job?
Exactly. Misaki, on the other hand, is meticulous, efficient, and widely praised by our clients.
There's no comparison. Misaki is leagues ahead of you.
Did you think ruining my career would stop the divorce? Don't underestimate me. I'll be requesting alimony and child support, and my lawyer will be in touch.
You're making a huge mistake. You'll regret leaving me. You've depended on me all this time.
Regret? The only one who'll regret this is you, Kenton.
You've been living off my earnings until now.
I won't regret anything.
Oh yeah, your company's president said something. They mentioned there was someone causing trouble at the office. They decided to cut off problematic employees, you know?
With rumors that bad circulating, it wouldn't be surprising if they reached the president's ears. Worst case, you're fired. Best case, you're demoted. But hey, it's the result of your arrogance, so you can't complain.
The president said that. No way. There's no way I'm getting fired. I've worked so hard for this company all this time.
Maybe promoting you was the mistake. You weren't this bad before, but after your promotion, you got full of yourself, didn't you?
Classic case of promotion syndrome. People's attitudes completely change once they're in a higher position.
Yeah, and subordinates notice stuff like that. Everyone's probably fed up with you by now.
Come on, Hey, Misaki, I'm reflecting on what I've done. Please, don't divorce me, I'm begging you.
My feelings won't change, no matter what. I'm going to live independently from now on. I'm moving on, and I'll make sure Sakura is happy. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thus, Kenton and I divorced. I gained custody of Sakura and secured child support payments. As expected, Kenton's bad reputation reached his boss, leading to a demotion and reassignment to a branch where one of his former subordinates had been promoted. There, he was forced to endure orders from his former junior, his pride utterly shattered. Eventually, repeated unexcused absences cost him his job. With no savings left and buried in debt, Kenton was forced to take a low-paying part-time job, barely scraping by. Every day, he would return exhausted to his dilapidated apartment, drowning his sorrows in alcohol. As for me,
Sakura, it's been so long. Wow, you've grown so much.
Yup. I'm growing bigger and bigger so I can protect mommy.
Really? That's amazing, Sakura. You're protecting your mom, ho.
Yeah. Mommy works hard, so I have to help her.
That's awesome, Sakura. Hearing that makes me feel happy too.
Why are you happy, Daiki? Sakura's helping me, Saki, not you.
No particular reason. Just feels good, you know.
Sakura is such a big help. She helps with lots of chores, don't you, sweetie?
Oh yeah. Yesterday, mommy and I baked cookies together. Try some.
Well, they look delicious. Sakura, you're amazing. Okay, let's dig in. So good.
Go get some drinks. Coffee for you, sis. Juice for Sakura. Misaki, what about you?
I'll have coffee too. Thanks, Daiki. I'll help you out. Aya, can we use your kitchen? It was a holiday, and Sakura and I were visiting Aya's home. As the four of us enjoyed the cookies Sakura and I had baked, we chatted about all sorts of light-hearted topics. Sakura has become so independent, taking on more tasks each day and helping me with my busy schedule. Aya and Daiki have also supported me both professionally and personally, making our lives truly fulfilling. Looking at my daughter's bright smile and thinking about the warmth of the people around us, I sincerely hoped that this busy but joyful life would continue for a long time to come.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.